Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Non-Fungible Guys. I'm one of your hosts, Devon Codrington, and I'm joined by
I thought you were dropping the last name.
I can't. It's been done. We're 32 episodes in, and I'm also joined by Ryan, my co-host, who you just heard.
Yep.
And
what's
we're
up,
also,
everyone?
yeah, it's a pretty special episode. Well, they're all special, but I think my favorite episode is always the one we're doing. And today we're joined by the peeps, the chaps, the gents, the fellas from Crypto Boutique. What is up, everybody? Zach, Ritchie, Tony.
How we doing?
Hey. Oh, one last
nice
thing.
To be here. Nice to be here.
Go ahead, Devon.
One last thing. If you're listening and this is the first time you've heard this podcast, we just talked about crypto and NFTs. I didn't say that. We talk about crypto, NFTs, everything in between. And
Let me throw in,
Boutique.
this is not financial advice, anything we ever say.
Thank you. I was also going to say that.
But
and
thanks for butchering that intro, Devon.
we fly by the seat of
amazing.
our pants, and that's what you love about this podcast. Non-scripted, unabashed, and here we go. Yeah, let's just do it.
Welcome, boys. How's it going?
All good. All good.
So,
Very
who
good, mate.
wants
to be here? Got here.
There we go. So, Crypto Boutique, what is it about?
Oh, who's going to start that off? Shall I
Yeah.
go for it?
Go on in, Tony.
So, Crypto Boutique is a sort of name of us three, me, Zach, and Ritchie, and it's what we wanted. Crypto Boutique is a place where we wanted all crypto NFT to sort of come together and share as a community. So that's where we've kind of got the name from. And then we've got our first sort of NFT project, the Cardanos, coming out April 29th. But where it all started, if you like, well, me and Zach, we're family. Zach's my uncle, and we've been trading in cryptocurrencies for quite a while. And summer last year, he was showing me some NFTs that he'd collected. I think he collected a Cardano stamp. Was that your first one, Zach?
It's a Robin, yeah, Cardano Robin. Rich give me, yeah. Rich actually give it to me, and that's what.
So he was showing me the NFTs that he started collecting straight off, and he was showing me on sort of Paul PM, and I was like, well, how else do you see this? Like, how more? Is there another fancy way of viewing this, or anything like that? And we thought of, I could put a sort of gallery type thing together where maybe we could view these NFTs, and when we from there, Rich and Zach had the idea of creating their own NFT project anyway, and they kind of brought me in, and we thought about this gallery, and then we thought about, okay, if we're going to do a gallery and we want an NFT group, like maybe we could have an NFT family or people that run this gallery or shop, and that gallery kind of turned into a shop space. And we're thinking, we changed the name obviously to Boutique, Crypto Boutique, and so yeah, we've got our first NFT drop, the Cardanos, made up of 5 family members, Cosmos, Luna, Ada, Mars, and their dog Orbit. They kind of run this boutique, and this is sort of our beginning project that's going to hopefully set everything up for where we're heading, in a way. So that's where it all kind of started off.
That's awesome. I know I was first introduced to you guys while we did the Veggie Mates Farmers Market. And
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
the thought process for me was, what drew me was the fact that it was like, I thought you guys were going to end up doing like an animated series or something, or like comics, or the possibilities are endless. So I just loved the idea of having like the Cardanos and like again, there's just so much you could do with the different families. You could introduce different families. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's so many things you can do.
Yeah.
And then you guys said you wanted to gear it towards helping teach kids toward coding and stuff like that. So then there's that aspect.
Yeah, that's correct.
And I'm a sucker for like independent. Like, I don't need blue chip projects to invest. Obviously we like to invest in that and flip it and stuff, but like the independent like artists, I don't know. I like supporting the smaller projects at the beginning, right? Where obviously Crypto Boutique is going to be massive huge on the blockchain.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that, Ryan.
Exactly. So it starts off small, but it'll get there.
Yeah, but everything does start off pretty small like that. It doesn't matter. And I remember when we were in the farmer's market, it was like Ryan started DMing me and he's like, yo, check this out. I jumped into something. I aped in. The guys are cool. And I was like, all right, cool. And it's led to like a lot more things before that. We'll get into that in a bit. But I also really think the whole, like, I bet you people say this, like the Jetsons, is that kind of like what inspired some of this? Like, I like or is that something you guys are like, no, we hate being compared to the Jetsons? Like, where do you guys sit on that? Because I like the artwork, the look of it reminds me of that kind of like.
Do you know what? All that. I mean, we didn't really think of. I mean, because Rich found the artist. Because we was looking for an artist for a little while, someone that could. I mean, we had to look on Fiverr and got done over by some artist who was doing something for us. That's just, I mean, I'll tell you that another day, that story. But that was a learning curve. It was a big learning curve for us, wasn't it, Zach? Yeah, but we got some guy. Yeah, but anyway, we'll tell that story another day. But yeah, we found this. Well, Rich found the artist. He was in the next county from where we live. And we went and met him and everything else. We pitched to him our idea of we wanted this family. And this guy has actually worked for, well, he said he has. So he's worked for Disney. He's done little projects for Disney. He's done little projects for Warner Brothers and stuff like that. He was showing us all these other bits and pieces. And so we pitched the idea.
He had a program, Zach. You remember his program he had on the wall? They done for Tyson Fury.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so he done like a caricature type picture for Tyson. I can't remember it. I think it was Tyson Klitschko.
It was the program. It was the program, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think it was Tyson and Klitschko. I think, but yeah. So we literally ripped down, and I think between the three of us, I think we sat down right. So we want Cosmo. We want him to be quite hip, into coding, and we give a brief in words what we wanted, and we give it all over to Jamie, the artist. And I don't know how long. I mean, we were sitting there scratching it. Like, couldn't wait to get these drawings back. Was how long's it going to be? I can't even remember. It's so long ago now. But and then with the description that we give, that's the characters what he come at. He got it on point. To be honest.
So he knocked it out of the park right away.
Yeah, I mean the dog obviously. I mean, because a couple of people said, "Oh, the dog looked like the dog out of Tom and Jerry," but Richard's got bulldogs, and he's got a big one, and you got it's not much of a puppy anymore. She's quite big now, isn't she, Rich? But so that was the inspiration for the dog. So, and do you know what? We just wanted something different. I mean, you got loads of cute furry animal projects, which we all buy and stuff. And
we all buy and flip.
But we were just thinking, let's have something different. What's that? What's not out there? Do you know what I mean? What is not out there? And a family of people, and a little collection, of group of people that you can collect, and so. And
that's another thing we wanted to do. Sorry,
Ritchie. Go, Ritchie.
That's another thing. We thought, what could we do with these characters? So we wanted to use the characters in the storyline. And we in our Discord, we've got the Chronicles of Moon Lake. I think we're up to part 3 now on that.
Yeah, part 3.
And that gives a story to the characters. So the story is getting released weekly in our Discord, so it gives you a background of the story, and we're just going to continue that, and then get into the maybe comics we're going to do. We haven't fully decided how we're going to do this after the drop yet, but we would looking at animation, that sort of thing, to bring in the coding and introduction to crypto. So that's what we want to get that done, and use the characters, utilize them for this.
That's a great
idea. Disney come and buy them all off of us for millions of pounds.
There you go.
It totally. I could actually totally see the characters being, I don't know, supporting characters for like code training stuff for kids, or like I can totally see that.
Yeah, totally, for sure. It's like you have like an app that I know the big one here for my kids is Osmo. And it's like literally you use the iPad and you move things on the screen, and it's like all about coding. And why not use characters to introduce different things?
The way the world's going, isn't it? I mean, this is where the world's going.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They actually.
No one.
Go ahead, Rich.
No one has used these characters to thought of using characters in the blockchain to teach people, not even just children, teach adults about crypto, introduce them to crypto. There's so many possibilities we can do with the characters. No one's done this, so that's why we're trying to be completely unique with it all.
Makes sense.
100%. So why don't we do like a? Oh, sorry. Why don't we do like a basic overview of like the project, like NFT numbers and when you're minting and all that kind of stuff. Just like you guys got, I guess you like from I know like 5,555 mints.
Tony's the man with the figures. I will leave every figure to Tony so I don't mess it up.
Okay, so Tony, you break it down for us. Give us the rundown of the figures and all the different tiers of the family styles too, or themes.
So, we're going to get a bit of an exclusive on here then.
All right,
so we've got 5,555 in total. That's going to give us 1,111 of each family member. Okay. So in our Discord, you're going to see that we've got a Rarity sort of royalty offer going to happen from the collection. So if you collect all of the family members as human, you're going to get a sort of share of percentage of our royalties, and we can go into that a bit later.
Yeah.
So that's how we're going to try and bring an additional value to our rarity chart, because you've got two kinds of rarity. One is from our royalty and one is from our artwork. So those that really like the artwork, you've got the rarity there. And then the other sort of numbers, if you like. So just to give you a bit of a breakdown, we're going to have 500 humans, 300 zombies, 200 cyborgs, 100 aliens, and then only 11 spacesuits, which are going to make the super. So
11.
That's some alpha.
Whoa, that's the one I want.
That's the So that's,
like seriously, yeah.
and that's 11 of each character. So there can only be 11 of our sort of space boutiques, because once you collect the full family set, then we will airdrop you a crypto boutique in the same kind of style as that family. So we've currently shown two of those, which is the cyborg and the human shop. We haven't shown the other three yet. We don't know whether to let collectors show it or we just show it and show what you're trying to get. We're going to decide. We don't know where we're going to go with that one.
That's a tough decision.
Yeah.
Let the community see now, or let the community show it once they earn it.
Right.
Yeah, I go with the earn it, but yeah, it'd be fun to see it either way. Now with the mint, now I'm not mistaken, so it's going to be 58, correct, for the mint on the day? And
yes,
when you and you're minting a family, so are you going to get 5 individual NFTs? Like, how's that going to work with the minting?
No, each family member is 58.
Oh, okay, each family member. Okay, so I'll bring the way I read the announcement the last time, I was like, am I getting 5 for the price of 50? But okay, that makes sense.
We were wondering about that. We were actually thinking, what's the breakdown there?
Have a look at that.
Yeah, if you but that's something we could talk about later. But what I wanted to bring up was what you guys have done with, I know you're minting like the Cardanos, which is a family. You guys have somehow created a Discord family, in the sense of, like, it seems like it may be small right now, but it's going to build, but everyone's in there and it's the same people. Everyone gets, like, I've gotten, just through being in your community, I've gotten like the lurkers. There's been a couple projects I've been into, and it's like the same people are within this like little NFT family, and it's fun. I like what you guys have done with your Discord and creating like a whole little community that kind of feeds off each other. It's like, hey, go to this project. Hey, go to this project. And then I wanted to bring up with what you guys have is the Club 101.
Yeah.
which I think there's only a couple left, or like maybe 10 left or something.
Yeah, I think we've got 10 or 12 left. We haven't really been pushing it too hard. We've let it just go organically. We've done a few tweets out about it. We want people to, if you come in, you want to join us. But they've already given the holders so much value already. Them cards that they've been unbelievable for the holders. We've got whitelists for projects for people. There's been giveaways for everybody. There's just been so much perks already for holders, and that's before we've even dropped.
Exactly.
So, and also with the 101 club card, what you do get a free NFT before the public mint.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this was before. So yeah, so there you go, Devon.
Yeah, we're both 101 holders. We both got that card, so that's cool. Okay, so maybe we should...
and you get the free merch. You get a T-shirt of your choice.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not digital; it's a real T-shirt.
We didn't say that.
Oh,
I was wondering about that too. Like, is it a real shirt?
This is the picture.
No, you're definitely going to get that
real T-shirt. I've already printed some up, and we sent one out to the guy that won the logo competition.
You own a print shop, right? Like, let's talk about that. And like the guy that you sent the shirt to, like, how does the?
Yes, I mean, I do a little bit of printing and embroidery. So I mean, it's since the COVID, all that stuff, it sort of went downhill, and I sort of stopped doing it and went back to my other job, was what I was doing before, and then I've got all the stuff sitting in my garage. So I mean, obviously, once we started doing all of this NFT stuff, I just thought it'd be a good idea to obviously make use of the equipment that I've got and like use it in the project. And I mean, like I say, I can print T-shirts and hats and mugs and all that sort of stuff. So.
That's legit.
And that's awesome. And that's what I mean about what you guys have done in your Discord is the fact that you ran a logo competition. The person that won, like, I'm pretty sure the next day you had the logo minted. And then within a couple of days after that, you posted an announcement. Hey, we're sent the shirt off.
Yeah. Well, we stick to our words. And I mean, it took a little while to get there, to get to the guy, but
we actually have got
Go ahead, Rich.
We've actually got on our Twitter today. We've actually got a competition to get one of them minted NFTs and a T-shirt. So go retweet that and like it, so you can get a chance to get one of them because there's only 10 NFTs.
Is there a preference for a club for 101 Club card holders?
You'll get a shirt.
I need more shirts. Actually. I feel like we should actually do 101 Club a little bit more justice, because we kind of like went over, and there's a lot more things that it offers, like the voting rights and like, you know, all the stuff. So like from the website, okay, there's the whitelist, which is awesome to have the drop like a little bit ahead, like before the public main off. Obviously, that was whitelist does. That's awesome. So you have to have it in your wallet. Free T-shirt, voting rights, and the involvement in future drops. Do you guys have any like comments on what that looks like in your head, or when you guys have talked about that?
We just want to involve the community and speak to people and get some sort of voting system going on where we're going to take it. What in obviously the next drop and collabs and stuff. We're going to see that perhaps like who would you like to see us collab with, and let us know, and let us see if we can make it happen. I mean, I know to say we're always talking to a lot of other projects. I mean, with a lot of the whitelist spots that we've got and we've given to the 101 Club already. So I mean, we're constantly networking with other projects, reaching out. So yeah, sorry, I've been a bit off the subject, but yeah, I mean, so voting rights for future collabs and all bits and stuff like that. I mean, we want to start doing I think we were going to try and start doing it once a week, like open up the chat channel. And I think we did it the other day, and it was just me. Was it Tony? I can't remember. Yeah, I know Ryan was it. Yeah, me, Ryan, and Rich. I think it was
on Saturday.
Oh, Tony was there. Didn't he? You had to shoot off Tony, didn't you? But yeah, it's just the start. Do you know what I mean? And
that's
just have a think. Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
not
yeah, you
that
guys
often.
you guys even have on here the Discord video calls with the Crypto Boutique team. So
Yeah, I mean that's something
Yeah.
that we said about. And we had our sort of our first one the other day with you, Ryan, and
yep.
I mean
And
there
there's-
was.
oh crap.
Hopefully it'll grow, and hopefully more people will join over the time, and as we grow and stuff like that. But do you know what I mean? We're just gonna keep going. I mean and that's what we just want to do. We've got a project.
And I think that's what you got to do with projects. Like a lot of teams and projects always worry about what's happening. If you just keep doing what you're going to keep doing and just keep chugging along, it's kind of like us with the podcast. Like whether we have 0 listeners or 2,000 listeners or nothing, we enjoy doing it. So we're just going to do it every week.
Definitely.
Eventually, we benefit and succeed from it.
Definitely.
Yeah, no,
but the fact that you guys kind of had the 101 card like get to at least 90 or 91, that's actually pretty amazing. Yeah, so I don't know. I like the 101 card. I'm glad to be a part of it. You're not making any more 101 cards, right? So like the clubs, once you hit 101, it's full. So that's dope.
That's it. That's it. The end of it. Get in early. That's what you got to do. Get in early. Not many left.
That's all that matters in crypto. Be early.
That's it. I just wanted to shout out with all the people from the 101 Club, because everyone invested with us from very early. We were having our artwork made, and we were building our community. And then all you guys that have invested in us, and we really appreciate all that from the very early days. And big shout out to the community and all the guys there. They've been wonderful. Really good community.
It is. And you guys even do in real life meetups too, because you guys are in the UK.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So what we done a tweet and put it in our Discord and asked the community if they want to come and meet us up. We're going to meet up. We met up in Camden Market. Found a pub. We had about 15 of us come along. Was it, Zach?
You're around about that. Yeah, maybe a little bit less. I can't remember the full numbers, but
in our community, we've got other project leaders. So we had come along, Retro NFTs. We had Masha, Mr. Cheetah come along, Gigalution come along, Dubby, No More Betsy. We had Sophia. We had some guys come along, and it was so good to have everyone together. And we talked NFTs for about 5-6 hours straight
without having to explain any of it.
That's whoa!
How amazing is that?
What you just said, Zach, is the key right there.
Yeah,
that is huge. Like without having to explain it. You know what? Now that I think about it, we don't even do that in person. Like Ryan, this guy, I keep on talking to him, and like one other person. That's all we get. That's amazing. I'm coming to London.
That's awesome.
We've got another one. We've got another one on the 23rd of April. Location to be determined, but we've got so much more interest, even from other projects. They're all coming. So I think we're going to be doubling it next time. And every month we can keep on building this. We're going to have a big UK gathering once a month, and everyone from any community is welcome.
That's
pretty cool. Yeah, you'll rent out the whole pub, and then like it's just free for all.
then you open the real Crypto Boutique, and then just start serving alcohol.
Yeah.
We might have to buy a pub in the end.
What did you say, Tony?
We'll have to get the bar to take ADA. Like, do they accept cryptocurrency as payment for beer? That's what we need to get it to.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, if I remember, you were saying all the community members. The amount of communities I've been involved in now since joining your Discord, like it all started for me was Vegemates and the Farmers Market. Then I found you guys, but you've opened the door. I'm pretty sure Toxica, right? The movie that's dropping on Cardano.
Yeah, that's right.
Lurkers, Proxies, or the Proxy Womb. I can't remember what the project's called, but what is it called?
Proxies.
Yeah, Proxies, right? It is Proxies. Yeah. I was like,
rooms their token.
Yeah, and then I can't even like. There's so many different projects
we've had whitelist for Elephant Secret Society.
Oh, there's another one.
Whitelist We've had whitelist for ADA Invaders. Jim from ADA Invaders is going to come on the next one in May. He can't make the April one for the meetup. Who else have we got? We've got Amiga Corp. We've got a whitelist, 10 whitelist spots for them. Pneumonium, Ask Nemo. He gave us 50 skull tokens to pass out to our community.
That's right.
Big shout out to him. That was really cool of him. And that was for all our early members of the 101 Club card. So, yeah, we've had quite a lot going on, really.
Yeah.
You guys have opened the door to a lot.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah,
Zach.
and our devs who are doing our mint retros, well, Zach can know more, but they're involved in a lot of projects as well. So they've done the mint for Bitfins. They currently they've done the one for Papertopia. They're the ones doing it for Serenity Pictures for the toxicity picture.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like it should be more complicated than it is. Toxic. Yeah.
But
Ugly Bros and all, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, Ugly Bros. They worked for doing some big projects. I think they've got a lot of stuff. So
our drop is in very safe hands.
Definitely,
it definitely is in safe hands, because I know for any retro NFT that I've minted, it's been like a seamless. It hasn't been a shit show like some of the other ones. So
yeah, they've got a wonderful. The queuing system they've got in place is really good, so it doesn't block up the blockchain.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one thing I was going to comment on about Cardano right now. Seems to be in a little bit of a better place for this, but was it like, what was the learning curve like to like you're getting a developer and stuff, and then like they're explaining to you the minting process? Were you guys just like, whoa, we have no idea? How did you guys get to the point where you selected that?
Me and Zach. That was the second thing we done. So we found Jamie the artist was our first thing.
Yeah.
And then the second thing me and Zach done, we went and met retros in their hometown.
Okay.
We met them on Discord as well.
We sat with them for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went and sat with them for a few hours, and they talked us through everything. And that was another thing we wanted to do. We wanted to find guys. We seen them about, and we went and met them, and they were we walked out that meeting and thought they're the guys.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the difference now, right? I think a lot of people are not doxed and not working that way. You just kind of have that relationship, and it's good. Like a lot of them work just fine. Most of them are okay, but like it seems like you guys, maybe after getting that Fiverr situation, you guys are just like, nope. If you can't have a beer with you, you're not part of the crypto boutique community. So
one more thing.
Go ahead, Rich.
We forgot to shout out our amazing 3D artists, Leon Art Group, that are making our 3D shops. We got to give them a shout out. I can't leave them out.
Sure, yeah. We'll link them. Any of the projects we've talked about too, like any of your developers and stuff, we can always link so people can go check them out as well on the show notes.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
But do we want to talk about that, the 3D? I mean, we mentioned that before, that it's pretty cool. You can get the actual 3D building in the style of your family,
your collection,
your collection, right? But like, here's the question, and this could be one of those stupid questions. What's the plan with that? Like, is there a plan to put that building somewhere that
we can't tell you?
You see me like being like, maybe they'll just slip up. Come on, man. Like, Zach immediately is like, no.
At the moment, there's a lot of talk about metaverses. We can't promise no metaverses because there's no metaverse that's ready. But we're looking to utilize these 3D shops somewhere, somehow. But we can't promise that at this stage.
Yeah.
Tony, you want to say some more?
Everyone's seen different metaverse projects out there at the moment. But if anyone's been in gaming of any kind, you've got massive companies behind these games like GTA Online. You can only get 60 people. There's a limit to how many people can be in an online space at one time because of servers, processing, computers, things like that. To build a metaverse, you've got to have big backup servers to run it constantly. And if you look at Pavia, there's 40,000 members. How are they going to get 40,000 members in one map, one area at the same time? Like,
It's interesting.
You've got to think in the process of how these projects are going to work. So while we do like the idea, I prefer to call them open world for the time being. We'll see if we can get a shopping one when it comes ready. We'll see.
I think that's a good consideration. I think that well, with Pavia, maybe that's why they also operate so silently. Like, you don't really know, so they're making minimal promises. But I think they did get a bunch of funding recently. But still, you know, who's to say, right? Who's to say? And you don't really know. So I'm okay, but whatever. Just figured I'd ask. Had to ask.
Our shops will be they will be compatible to wherever platform. We've got all the 3D art. It's there. We're ready to go when they're ready to go.
Nice.
Good to hear. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my zombie one. What is the?
So I was thinking we could talk about royalties, because that's pretty cool too.
Yes.
There's like tons of there's so many different pieces here with this project, right? And it's like, okay, there's 101, there's the family you can get, there's the buildings we just talked about, but then utility, and then of course what we love is the royalty built in. So I don't know, I feel like I'll ask the question, but screw it, I'm not going to ask anything. I'm just going to turn to Tony and be like, because he's the numbers
guy, right?
The numbers guy. Tony, tell us all about the royalties and how that's going to work.
So yeah, well, again, royalties. When the way I look at it is, when the first NFTs come out, royalties weren't attached. It wasn't a thing. When you built a project, it was down to your mint date, and you've got to look at each project sort of as a business, and how they continue comes from that first mint. A royalty is an additional part, I guess, now of that business, but you should have a plan that doesn't include royalties for a business to continue. So I thought, you know, how can we keep the community, give the community more value and support them, support us, and it kind of just continues in a cycle where we can help each other. So I think by giving royalties back to the community, people can hold it, get the collection, and it adds. If you set the royalty up the right way, which hopefully we've done, it adds an extra part to the rarity chart. So as I said, humans will get the lowest part of the royalty, the share, and the spacesuits will get the highest share of the royalties. So it adds an extra value to the rarity there. So people would want the spacesuits, obviously. And when it comes to the trading part, we do want to encourage trades on second markets for people to collect these collections. You'll be able to see that, and it'll add an extra value there. So we're hopefully, the royalty is a good thing for the community, and it's a way that we can give back, as it wasn't a first thought, like I say, as when NFTs were first a thing. It's just another way we can give back to community that's holding that, staying with the project, and there is a plan to sort of build on that. So as the project carries on, you won't be left behind. You just continue with that royalty program that we're going to put in place. We must stress, though, again, as you said at the beginning about the financial advice, please look up, especially in America, how that works for you guys, because it is very different to us in the UK.
Yeah.
And Tony, don't forget the 101 club card. Can you tell everyone who holds one of them what happens with the royalties?
Yeah, so and again, additional value for the 101 club card. So most club cards that you might get in other projects kind of ends at the first mint, and you might get an upgrade or, like whitelist, but just continue holding that will double your royalty payout of your share. So again, an extra value. Everything that we're trying to give out will continue past the mint, and it'll be a reason to hold. It won't just end at the mint. There's a future Project Moonlake for it all, a future roadmap.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And don't worry, anyone that's got a Club 101 card is going to hold, because they recognize this, but also it looks cool. I like the way it looks in my wallet. I really do.
It does look cool.
It does. The designs, when I first got it, I was like, oh shoot, yeah, this looks awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And like, so that the numbers for the royalties that you guys are putting forward is 30%, right? For overall, and that gets
30%.
broken down based on the family you have, right? So I have another question, probably a stupid question.
The figures there, Tony.
Yeah.
How do the royalties come in based on the secondary market sales? Is that where the transact like where does that come from?
JPEG Store and any other secondary markets that support royalty sales. So what's our royalty? Our royalty is 6%, I believe, on each of our NFTs. So like I say, a share of that is to go back to the holders. The people who are holding the NFTs should get a share of that as a community sort of pot. I like, as we're working in Crypto Boutique, a bit of a shop, I like to call it like sort of being part of our franchise. If you're holding a shop, you're part of the franchise and you're building the community with us. So
one big happy family.
One big happy family, yeah, where everyone continues. And like I say, the 3D art, all of the art looks fantastic. I mean, we built so much artwork. Our rarity chart's going to be 1% across the board, I think.
Well, yeah, if you guys are deciding you want to drop that alpha, we'll tweet it out. We can be exclusive. For you heard it here first. You guys think about that. No big deal. No pressure. That's awesome. You guys are all docs, obviously. I'm like docs. Did that matter to you guys? Were you guys wanted to stay dogs?
It never even crossed our mind. We didn't care.
Yeah.
We're here to last. We're here for the long haul.
We've got nothing to hide.
Nice.
I think Zach's got his ticket to CNFT Con already.
Yeah.
So he's going to be meeting the community anyway.
One other thing as well. I've got my ticket to the Clay Nation meetup in London on the 16th as well. That come through yesterday.
Lucky
so I'll be going there as well.
That's so good.
And you've got to be. I think you've got to be docs so that you can make these community connections. Like I said at the beginning, the idea of the boutique was a place that people can come, share their art, share their projects, and sort of build a community together. It takes all of these projects for ADA NFTs to move forward, so we need to do it together, really support each other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you might see us there, non-fungible guys at CNFT. Yeah, that's gonna be cool in Vegas in October. Ryan and I may or may not have talked about it. So
we have to. I actually was going to ask that question if you guys have talked about or discussed going to CNFT Con. So we just brought it up this week, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time.
I think I've got my ticket. Might be making that one, but we'll see.
It's good though to have like something for the CNFTs, just because you're seeing like Bitcoin Miami and like all this stuff, and it's like cool, but this will be like the first thing, that's going to be massive. And I think it'll be pretty important for the growth of everyone and anything. So yeah, I'm hyped for it. Hype.
Put a lot of names to faces as well, because I've spoken to so many people and no one by name, but everyone's got a badge on what says their name on it, because
yeah,
better.
So it's a perfect networking. And you know what? Just to get it's a perfect networking tool, and even to just get to know everybody, like just grow your family bigger, right?
Yeah.
So
you can just make t-shirts for everybody.
Yeah.
What you need, just
representing us out there. 100%.
You guys need to invest with take some of that Club 101 coin and buy a t-shirt gun. And Zach, you just walk around Vegas shooting people with the t-shirts.
Oh, what one of them? I've seen them.
That's a solid idea. I have no idea with that. Totally good.
Don't give Zach ideas, because he'll be buying one of them guns tomorrow.
That's a great idea. I'm all for it.
Messaging Rich, we need to get one of them. Where can we get one?
So if you have like final words for the viewers, like, is there anything else you guys want to drop to them, or share with the community on a whole? Anything else? I know we kind of I feel like everything I ask, I'm just trying to tease out more alpha from you guys. You're like, no, we're stopping.
They're vault,
right?
Yeah, I mean,
we got other plans. We got other plans, but we don't want to give too much away now.
We just want to make sure it's all viable
I think.
as well. Want to make sure everything's doable as well. We don't want to start. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We like to chat about it.
Yeah.
Is it
Makes
doable?
sense.
Is it not doable? Rather than saying stuff and then not being able to fulfill it. So I mean, that's why we like to
Take
let
your
bits
time.
out at a time. Make sure that we can fill the premise, and then we can go on to the next sort of thing. Because we don't want to
everything we have said so far, we have fulfilled and we've done
Nice.
throughout the project.
I will 100% agree with that. And I mean, there's a lot of projects out there that will overpromise and underdeliver. And
this is what we don't want to do.
Exactly.
This is what we don't want to do.
That's the working of an OG project in the making right there. That's the project that's going to go far. When the project leads say stuff like that, listeners, that's the stuff that's going to go forward. That's the project you want to be a part of. Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, I mean, like Rich said, I mean, everything we've said we're going to do, we've done it. And again, and that's how we want to keep it.
That's a great way to end this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to say April 29th, do not miss out.
Yeah, there you go. Go and save up your ADA, April 29th.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on Non-Fungible, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
it's been really good. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it's been really fun. We'll have to do it again.
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. After the mint, and we're kind of down the road, and you guys want to drop some more information? Yeah.
Maybe we
you
host
could be our media outlet.
I was gonna say maybe we can host a couple of AMAs with you guys or a Twitter space and just fart around in the space and have some fun with people.
Yeah, I'm bound to come to.
So we want to do a couple of Twitter spaces, don't we? We want to do a couple more Twitter spaces. Yeah. So maybe we could link up and do one before the drop or something.
Yeah, we'll get maybe we even get a couple projects involved. We'll do whatever, Lurkers, us, and Toxica. Yeah. We'll just get, and so at least it's not like dead air when no one's talking or something. You know what I mean? we can have make it a CNFT kind of space and kind of get everyone chit chatting.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right,
we're out. This has been Non-Fungible, guys. Ryan, you cue the music.
No, that's your job. I just say thank you. I say kisses and smooches, and thank you everyone for listening. Thank you Crypto Boutique for everything that you've done for me, done for the Club 101 members, and thanks for being on.
Yeah, happy to see projects like this on Cardano for sure. Check the show notes, everything that we've talked about. There'll be links to, of course, you can join the Discord and a couple of Club 101 cards out there. So get on that pretty quickly. And that's it. Non-Fungible, guys. We out.
We're out.